Okay, this stream is going to be a little bit different with the unfortunate passing of Kyle Busch. We're going to be doing some draft masters. We're going to honor Kyle Busch's legacy. We're going to win some races as him in both the 8 and the 18. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through this without breaking down. So without further ado, let's get right in. It's hard to really believe and put in the genuine words what Kyle Busch was to both the racing community and to me as a fan. Just for me, Kyle Busch was the one thing that kept going. The way people, saw him, the way people viewed him, his rivalry with Hector, and him being successful with, the boys at JGR. It's one of those things that, it's the reason why I became a NASCAR fan to begin with. Originally, my heart was for Jimmy Johnson and Team 48 because I grew up in a neighborhood that was near Lowe's, and every time I was there, I'd often ask if they could, tell me about Jimmy Johnson. Anytime I went there with my father, visit my stepmom, if it wasn't for Kyle Busch, I don't think I would have become a NASCAR fan. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I would have been in the sport. But I'm sorry if I'm breaking down right now. The world ain't about to be the same without him. I'm trying to keep my emotions together right now. Because when I first heard that he was gone, I couldn't believe it. I thought I was being punked. Genuinely, I thought I was being punked. But to hear that he's dead at the age of 41, still in his prime, for the love of God. I'm trying my hardest to keep my emotions in check. I don't know what my life would have been if it wasn't for Kyle Busch. And I say this because Kyle Busch is someone that I grew up watching as a kid. I hated him. I never liked him for the way he would always win the races and steal him from Hendrick and Jimmy and guys. But looking on it now, he was a hell of a driver. He was, if not, one of the best drivers in the Cup Series, Trucks, Truck Series, Nextel Series, Xfinity, you name it. He was good at what he did. Yeah. I can't accept the fact that he's gone so soon. At the age of 41, he he was still in his prime, for the love of God. He was still in his prime, for crying out loud. It's just, it's not fair, man. It's just not fair. It pisses me off because, like, I grew up every single day watching NASCAR races as a kid. Every Christmas, I'd have a Kyle Busch ornament, you know, hung up on the tree. It's just not fair, man. It ain't fair no more. Why does God always got to take the good ones? You can't take the evil ones. Like, I'm not even gonna say it. It's just, I know there are gonna be some people out there that's like, oh, he's finally gone. Kyle was human, like everyone else. He was human, like the rest of us. He was someone, and hell, he was good at what he did. As I was as I was saying before the stream had kind of crapped itself there, Kyle Busch was the person that kind of, helped me in my life. If it wasn't for Kyle Busch, I wouldn't have became a NASCAR fan. There's a reason why people love him, because not just of his personality, but because of how great he was. And I say this because Kyle Busch wasn't just a great driver, he was just amazing overall. There's a lot people would often say about Kyle Busch, how he drove. Kyle Busch deserves a lot of credit for how good he was. Kyle Busch deserves a lot of credit. He will forever be, in my heart and in my mind, one of, if not the greatest Cup Series drivers to ever get behind the wheel. And I'm not just saying that because he's gone. I'm saying that because I've seen what he's capable of doing. The runs, the championships, everything. It's just really hard for me to move on from the fact that the person that I grew up watching is gone. I know people are gonna say it's life. It's things happen. but he had just won at Dover in a Chevy with RCR equipment being completely dog shit. He finally won, and now he's dead. And part of me just wants to believe that this is just a fucking nightmare. Part of me just doesn't feel like this is real. Part of me feels like this is just a messed up dream. It doesn't feel real at all to me. It legit feels like hell. I often, tell myself that whenever people die, they're not really gone. They're just waiting for someone to help them, someone to save them from where they are at now in life. But to hear that Kyle Busch, someone that I genuinely grew up idolizing, someone that I believe who was, if not hands down, one of the greatest Cup Series drivers. as I was saying before the Federal Bureau of Investigation tried to cut my stream in half, Kyle Busch was and is the greatest. He is. He's talented. If he's not the greatest of our generation, then who is? Because I never saw a man who was racing for RCR. I never saw that. I saw somebody who gave blood, sweat, tears, and damn near tried to get a win, despite the equipment being dog shit, and despite him not having the same success he did with JGR. Kyle Busch is a Hall of Famer, no doubt. One of, if not the greatest to ever get behind the wheel. Say what you will about Terry Labonte, say what you will about Mark Martin, say what you will about Truex, say what you will about Waltrip. Kyle Busch is someone that always pushes. He pushes through everything. He doesn't give up. Kyle Busch is someone who I can actually say that I respect over the years. Someone that I considered more than just an idol. I saw Kyle Busch as a father figure. Yeah, sounds cliche if it's coming out of my mouth. It's just, I can't really describe what I'm feeling right now other than complete and total depression with Kyle Busch being dead at the age of 41. I fucking can't. What do you want me to say? Like, of all the people God could have taken, of all the people, politicians, corrupted people, police officers, of all the people, God said, "Hey, Kyle, can I talk to you for a second?" Oh, Lord. Just, it doesn't feel the same without Kyle Busch. It doesn't feel the same. I miss him. I really do. I really do miss him. I just, I'm not sure what the world is going to be without Kyle Busch. I just, I genuinely don't know. I, I'm hurt. I'm hurt because without Kyle Busch, it feels like NASCAR doesn't, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that swagger that it used to have. Without Kyle Busch, I don't know. I don't know what my future will look like. I don't know how the world will look like. I just, the world isn't really the same without him. If there's one thing I can say, it's Kyle Busch didn't get enough credit for how good he truly was. He never got enough credit for how amazing he was. If there was a way I could describe how good Kyle Busch is, it would be to describe it as this. Kyle Busch is hands down one of the greatest Cup Series drivers I've ever witnessed in my life. And I'm not saying that as glaze or anything like that. I say it because I know what I've seen with my eyes. I've seen this man race from goddamn the back of bumblefuck nowhere and somehow win. He pulls wins out of his ass. I'm not kidding when I say that. I've seen this man pull a literal win out of his ass on television. I wish I was over exaggerating, but I'm not. Kyle Busch would often pull wins out of his ass like a rabbit out of a hat. Again, I wish I was over exaggerating. I'm not. Kyle Busch, when he was with Joe Gibbs Racing, was, if not, and I say this, if not one of the greatest parts of his career. Say what you will about the brother. He's a badass. Kyle Busch is a fucking badass. Say what you will. Say what you will. And I'm gonna say this: Brad Keselowski was wrong about Kyle Busch. He's not an ass. He's just amazing at what he fucking does. Kyle Busch doesn't get enough credit for that. So my question is this: with Kyle gone, what do we do now as people, as a whole, as members of the NASCAR community? What do we do? We lost another legend at the age of 41 too soon. So, what's the plan? I wasn't expecting this. None of us were. Why did God have to take Kyle Busch? I don't know. And I'm asking, why did it have to be him? Of all people, you could have gone after criminals, PDFs. You could have gone after horrible content creators. I'm talking evil motherfuckers. But God, you chose to go after Kyle Busch. What what did he do to you? Like no, like real talk. What did Kyle Busch do to God to have him say, you know what, Kyle, I'm sending you to the afterlife? At the age of 41. I call BS. Cause like he should be here with us right now. But instead, Kyle Busch is dead. I, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep my fucking cool about this. But it is not as easy as you think. It's not as easy as you think to kind of keep a cool head about this. I'm trying. I am. I'm trying. I'm trying to keep a cool head about this. I'm trying to just stay calm. It hurts. This is one of those deaths that really just hits you in the heart really bad. It hurts like hell to think about and talk about, you know. I miss him. I fucking miss him. I just I really fucking miss the guy. I really do. I really do miss Kyle Busch. It hurts, man. It fucking hurts. It fucking hurts. I miss Kyle Busch. The world ain't the same without him. I'm trying to keep myself together, but I just can't. I miss him. I miss Kyle Busch. Like, why did it have to be him of all people? He looked fine. He seemed fine. Everything about him was fine. He seemed okay. It's just not right. It's just not fair, man. Like, why does God gotta take the good ones from us? Like, why? I often question why God takes away those that we care about the most. I understand no one can outlive Father Time. I know that, but I just I'm fucking broken and like what the fuck? I am genuinely broken right now. I just a part of me wishes it wasn't him. A part of me wishes that it wasn't him. I'm not sure if I even want to continue the stream right now, bruh. I'm I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I genuinely want to continue this stream. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm really heartbroken. I don't know if I want to keep doing this, man. I don't know if I have the strength mentally to keep going tonight. I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm gonna stay strong for Kyle Busch, for him. I'm gonna keep going. Just, I just can't, man. God, I just fucking can't. I just can't. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to recover as a person from something like this because NASCAR is the one thing that's held me together. It's helped me, find an identity in my life. It's helped me get through a lot of the rough times in my life, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through these rough times. Considering how much I genuinely look up and care about him, Kyle Busch, it genuinely hurts. Like I genuinely do wish that why? Like why did it have to be Kyle? You could have taken somebody else, but you chose Kyle Busch. Why? Just why? Just why in general? Like why? Like of all people, of all people, why did it have to be Kyle Busch? I'll never be able to understand that. Why did it have to be Kyle Busch? Of all people, why? Why him? I don't understand it. Why? Just I don't think I'll be able to understand. But all I ask is why? Why did it have to be Kyle Busch? Of all people, why him? Anyways, I'm gonna probably end the stream. I just I genuinely can't think straight right now. Kyle Busch is dead. Words I thought I'd never say. I'll see you guys next time.